Recently, I appeared in Beyond the Balls TikTok and I had this to say.
Would you do a job for £22 per second?
Yes.
Okay, so with that in mind, what are your thoughts on Mbappe going to Saudi Arabia?
It's weird for him because he's at like the peak of his career and then going to Saudi Arabia, it makes no sense. He's not going to have Champions League football. I don't know. I don't get it. Like the money, yes, but money's not everything. Like if he goes, he's just in it for the money.
Money, money, I want more money.
So following on from that, I'm going to be going through every top name that's gone to Saudi Arabia and I'm going to be deciding whether they are understandable, questionable, or WTF. Why have they done that? Let's go. Okay, we've got to start off with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was one of the first big names to move to Saudi Arabia and I understand it. I don't want to say washed, but he isn't at the level he was a couple years ago. He's not at the level to play for Man United or any big teams like that. So moving to Saudi Arabia it's not the right decision for him. He's making lots of money. He's enjoying his football in Saudi, so makes sense. I think that is understandable. Next up, we have Karim Benzema. He is also coming on to the end of his career and he has achieved so much with Real Madrid. And I think it was his time to leave Real Madrid and just go to Saudi Arabia to enjoy football a bit more. Yes, he was enjoying football at Real Madrid, but it was more competitive. So now he can go to Saudi Arabia, forget about the Champions League and winning trophies and stuff and just enjoy his football and make lots of money. And then following on from that, we've got N'Golo Kante, another understandable one. He's coming to the end of his career and he's achieved so much and he deserves to go to Saudi Arabia and enjoy his football. Alright, we've got our first WTF. What are they thinking? Why have they gone to Saudi Arabia? And that is Jota. Yes, the young player from Celtic. Why has he gone to Saudi Arabia? He is coming on to the peak of his career. He's got so much potential and he's gone to Saudi Arabia where he's going to be playing against random players who no one's ever heard of. No offense to them people, but it just makes no sense for him. He could have played for a big team like in the Prem or something like that and like furthered his career and maybe got to his potential, but going to Saudi Arabia, it's just not it. I don't understand it from a young player's perspective. Yeah, WTF, what are you doing, Jota? Next up, we have Ruben Neves. This is one where I'm not too sure about it. This is like a middle, I don't know. Because yes, he's getting on a bit, he's getting a bit older. He's not that old though, but he could still do so much more. He could play for a bigger Prem team than Wolves. He could play for a team somewhere else, maybe in Portugal. Saudi Arabia, yes, he's going to get lots of money, but I just don't really understand it for him. I don't know, what do you guys think though? Next up, we've got probably the most understandable one, and that is Bobby Firmino. He was a free agent because his contract ran out at Liverpool, and he is getting on to the end of his career. He deserves to go to Saudi Arabia and earn lots of money. Next up, we've got Jordan Henderson. This is probably another really understandable one. He's gone to play with Steven Gerrard. Two Liverpool legends playing under each other. I don't know how to word it. Yeah, it makes sense for Jordan to go to Saudi Arabia, earn lots of money. And he wasn't going to fit in the Liverpool squad anymore. He isn't quite as good as Liverpool's midfield options, especially their new signings, McAllister and Zbloblovski. I don't know how to say that. You know what I mean. Understandable for Jordan Henderson. Next up is another WTF. What is he doing? And that is Alan Saint-Maximin. I don't know how you say his name either. Alan Saint-Maximin. You know what I mean. He was very good at Newcastle and he could have still been very good at Newcastle. I don't really know why he left. If you guys know exactly why he left, comment down below. Maybe it was just for the money, maybe seeing all these players move to Saudi Arabia, he wanted to be part of that. I don't really know. He could have stayed at Newcastle, so I don't really understand that one. Even he could have gone on to another club, so yeah, I don't really understand that. Newcastle fans, let me know, because why didn't he stay at Newcastle? So there we go. To conclude the video, I think it's understandable for most players that have gone to Saudi Arabia to have gone there because they're all at the end of their career and it's a nice way of them to earn a bit of money, join this like new era, I guess. But for some young players like Jota, I just don't understand it. Mbappe, I would not understand that either. And yeah, I just don't understand the whole Saudi Arabia thing. It's all come all of a sudden. If it happened over time, that would be understandable, but it's just all of a sudden massive players just all going at once, and it's, I don't know. For me, Saudi Arabia isn't a league that's like, oh yay, this is exciting. I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know, what's the word, uneducated? I don't know. Saudi Arabia, their league, it could go on to big things. It could be one of the most exciting leagues in years to come. But for now, it doesn't appeal to me. What do you guys think though? Comment down below. I might be wrong. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Bye.